Well, it's rather fitting that we're here in Washington, D.C. for this particular meeting. We have it here every year at the same time, and it's actually one of my favorite meetings because one of the key, I would have to say, concerns, or one of the key attributes of AEM is its legislative assistance it brings to its members. And we have quite a few things going on back at the state level that normally would happen, concerns would be at the federal level, but now we're finding that AEM, as well as us as an Ag Sector Board, are going to have to start getting involved on a bi-state legislative effort, similar to some of the things that come about. Right to repair is going on in Nebraska right now, animals of husbandry, the roadway legislation in Wisconsin. So they're popping up everywhere, and we're going to have to decide that we are a state legislation support group as opposed to just a federal. It was clear that we had something to offer as a brand in respect of Ag Connect, of the manufacturers bringing technology innovation to the producer and connecting to them. And so it's clear that the show itself, a standalone show, isn't going to work, but the brand and the concept of Ag Connect is a very strong one. And so you get the commodities that are available, the producers that are available at Commodity Classic. You take the manufacturers and AEM support of Ag Connect concept of technology and innovation, and you've got yourself a great partnership. And so we're well pleased with it as a company, and certainly as chair of the Ag Sector Board, I think it's doing quite well for us. I think our priority has always been to take care of the home front first, and we had some discussion that we're representatives of many different segments of agriculture, from dairy industries to livestock to cash crop, and there were some discussions today that maybe we need to take another look internally, as far as what kind of gaps do we have, or areas of improvement, I would say, that we have to be able to serve all of our members. And so that was decided on first and foremost. And then secondly, we said, look, one of the, I would have to say, the strengths of ours is core competencies of the Ag Sector Board and AEM and the ag end of it is statistics. They're very good at it. They're trusted within the manufacturers, and they do a very good job of it. So we said, can we add value by maybe exploring that on a global basis? We are the Secretariat and member of Agri-Evolution, a 13-member group of worldwide statistics reporting that we're very excited to have a part of. So that's the first step for us, and now we're possibly looking at maybe systematics as a way of maybe broadening our global reporting. Corn and ethanol certainly go together. Ethanol is the #1 customer of corn production and use of corn production in the U.S., and certainly it's very, very important to us. And so Fuels America is a nice coalition that brings together many different entities, such as Growth Energy, Corn Growers Association, ourselves, and enables us with a very small voice in agriculture, let's say, to get a very large voice in agriculture by consolidating it. And so we talked a little bit about what was our next steps in moving forward with Fuels America and the RFS, and we're very strong right now, certainly going up against the oil industry, a very large, dominant, and very well-funded organization. We're very good at being able to have legislators listen to us and respond to us, but the general public, I would have to say, impression of what is ethanol, what does it do, as a benefit to the average consumer versus a lot of the promotion that's going on negatively, by the oil industry, is something we're going to have to focus on with limited budgets. Where in 2050 do we want to be from the standpoint of infrastructure of North America? Whether it's agricultural or CE, so we've got the highway bill that went through, which was great for our construction end of our industry, but yet agriculture is highly dependent upon the infrastructure, whether it's to transport grain to the elevators, or whether it's sending the grain down to Mississippi on barges, the ports to ship it. It's very important to agriculture also, and so we need to be staying ahead of where we think we need to be, and IV 2050 gives us a great look at that.